Hello everybody, welcome to the first experiment of Football Manager 2023. And this one's a good one. I have released every single player, staff and manager at Man City Football Club. And as you can see by the news thing on the screen, Pep Guardiola's been sacked because it's part of the experiment. And if I show you, I'm not the manager. Here's proof. Still got one guy on there. Look, really still now. There you go. It's just game-generated players now, and these players will not stay because as City sign new players, these players just disappear. And if we look on the reserves, I've still got these players that are on loan, but I'll release them if I can. Well, I'll just leave them. If we have a look at staff, nothing there. So that's more proof there. General info, see no manager. And if I go on to transfers, you can see everybody's been released. So we've got players like Kevin De Bruyne without a club, and everyone. Erling Haaland, the new signing, didn't make it very far. So yeah, we're going to skip till the end of the transfer window, and then we're going to see who Man City have bought, and I was going to say who they sold, but they can't. So I'll see you in a sec. And there you go, the transfer window is now over. And I have looked. Man City have made signings, but not many. They've signed Jan Oblak, and they signed him for 97 million. Wow. They've also signed Dominiki Lavakovic. So I've totally got that wrong, and he is another goalkeeper. Signed him for 10.25 million from Dynamo. And then they've also signed former Liverpool player Emre Can. They signed him from Borussia Dortmund for 18.25 mil. And they have also signed Luke Shaw, Man United left back, for 31.5 mil. Wow, I don't know why you'd pay that much for him. Okay. Don't think there'll be... Is it? I didn't check. They might have a new manager. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers is the new Man City manager. And their staff, they've just signed coaches and a physio. If you recognise any of them names, then good. I don't. No, don't know any of them. And they're the players they signed earlier in the year. Oh, I can't get a shortlist. And they have Erling Haaland's gone to Newcastle. Just will mean it's for free, so can't not expect it. Bernardo Silva's also gone to Newcastle. See if I can recognise any more names, and I will probably miss loads. So if you do see him, comment them down below. Kevin De Bruyne has gone to Newcastle. And is there anything else? Phil Foden's gone to Tottenham. We all know the price for him, for free. Edison's gone to PSG. Ruben Dias to Newcastle. Nothing else on there. Nothing else. Oh, Jean Cancelo's gone to Newcastle. So Newcastle are really using the new cash they've found. Nothing on there. Oh, is this? No. Thought it was someone else. So yeah, as we can, Jack Grealish has gone to Benfica. I can't see anything else on there. Of course, I've not seen this. We've seen this at the exact same time. Nothing. Yeah, we won't look at every single one because that's not very interesting. So then the Premier League, I think there was no guess. There was no not guessing that wrong. Newcastle are top of the league with 3 wins and 2 draws and no losses. So very interesting. And Man City are 14th with 5 points. You've got to expect that to only get better. Of course, I thought Man City would make loads of signings because I didn't take any money off them. Although they've got no transfer budget because they spent it all on one player. Basically. I don't think Man City have done very good there. Of course, they will have a big wage budget, so they could have got some free agents or something. So yeah, they've not had the best transfer window, Man City haven't. Transfer history. Only the 4 signings. And all the rest are released players. So yeah. I'm going to sim to the end of the season now and to see how well City have done over the season. I mean, my predictions are they do survive relegation because we've got Jan Oblak and Newcastle win the league. So yeah, see you then. It's officially the end of the year, and now I can reveal how the first year of the Man City rebuild has worked. And while the manager Brendan Rodgers got sacked, about March time he got sacked. So we're going to see. If you saw there, Newcastle are champions. Let's just look at their squad. I mean, Loris Karius, goalkeeper. I mean, I don't know how they've done it. They had quite a few Man City players. You can see them there. Haaland, currently injured, but he scored a few. Shall we see how many he scored? Only 10. So he's only played 15 games, scored 10 goals. So that's quite bad. I was expecting to do a bit better than that. But yeah, I can't see them in the top 10. Because they came last. Manchester City have been relegated. 25 points. Let's see if they made any more signings. Wow, they made. They got promotions from. Yeah, they are. So all them players that were on loan did get recalled. And. Well. See that they make up all the squad. And let's see who their current manager is. They got to the Champions League quarterfinals though. It's quite impressive. Where they won against Milan in the round of, I don't know what that is, round of 16, yeah. Went out in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. Group D. How did they get through that? Okay, they had a good start, they did. They won the Community Shield though, so they got silverware on the way down. But yeah, Man City have been relegated, and they got Pep Guardiola as the manager. They've re-signed Pep Guardiola. He's determined to ensure Man City bounce back from relegation. I'm sure he is. Let's just go on transfers. Yeah, they made no new transfers, they just promoted them players. And well, will we see Jan Oblak being sold for quite a low price because they have been relegated, so they can't expect them other teams to pay the price that they did for him. You know, I'm surprised they got relegated. I'm very surprised. this year's, well, that says a lot, doesn't it? Emre Can was top scorer, and Luke Shaw got 3 goals in the league. So Emre Can's 7 goals didn't even come in the league. Well, no wonder they lost dramatically. That guy, yeah, got the most assists. Okay, so this has been very interesting. If I was on a team, I'd be able to show you where all the players have gone. Just apply for this job, and maybe I'd get it. I've been offered the job. Maybe press accept the job, and then if I go on to shortlists and load mine, and then go on interested only, we can see that Erling Haaland, 6 players there went to Newcastle. 6 of them on the second page, none of them. But yeah, a lot of teams getting the Man City players. So no wonder Newcastle won the league. You know, they may as well be called Man City the second. Right, now we can resign. If I'm not right, I haven't resigned this year yet. Yep, so now I'm going to simulate to 5 years in the future, to the year 2027. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, see you there. It's been 5 years now. It's the year 2027. And we can finally end this experiment. It's been a very good experiment. After the 5 years, a lot has changed in English football. Mainly, Man City weren't dominating. And, well, Newcastle's still good, Brighton are good. And we won't talk about Liverpool. Man City, though, clawed the way back up to 7th. And if we look at the club history, one point they were in the Championship. Oh yeah, for God's sake, you already know that. But they did get promoted straight away. And they did win the league, and then they got 9th. Sorry. They got 9th back to back, and then 7th. In this year, they were in the Europa League. Yeah, and they got knocked out in the round of 16 against that Switzerland team. They went to the FA Cup quarter-finals, got knocked out to Crystal Palace, lost on penalties in the Carabao Cup final, so it could have been a return of silverware. We will have a look if they won it in any other year, but I doubt they did. And can I just say, this game looks really good now. They've got the licensing for the Champions League. So, Carabao Cup winners. We didn't look at the Premier League winners. Let's do that first. So, Premier League winners. As of course, how it goes. Newcastle won it in the first year, then Liverpool, then Chelsea, then Newcastle again, and then Chelsea. So, if you're a Newcastle fan, you're going to enjoy that. And of course, the FA Cup. I don't think Man City won. They won it twice. They won it when they were in the Championship. I mean, that was against West Brom, so yeah, says a lot. And they won it last year. Okay, so they can still win the FA Cup. Let's see the Carabao Cup. Now this one I don't think they will have won. Oh, I was wrong again. And they got to the final 4 years in a row. The one they won was against Luton, so a good run by them. So that means they did take part in the English Community Shield, and they lost in the final, except for 2 years. Okay. So yeah, it's been a good experiment. This is, we've learned a lot. We have, and also their current manager, still Pep, and their staff. They've hired more physios. They've actually got a scout this time, and the staff looks more normal. Transfer, they've spent a lot this year. Oh, I can't click on anything up there. They did release their first signing, Dominic Lewowski. And I don't think he has found a team, sorry. That was Middlesbrough. But other than him, everybody else who was signed has stayed at a club. And their current squad is very different than it was at the start. I mean, they got this random guy at striker. And they've got Naby Keita. So, I mean, yeah. They've got a quite good squad, you know, despite them having no players 5 years ago. So, yeah. And can I join anybody? I don't know if I'll get that job, and I probably won't. I'll just come back if I do get a job. So here's all the players that are still in the save and the ones that have not retired. See how they're doing now. So Jack Grealish is one that's changed. He did previously play for Benfica, and now he plays for Real Madrid. And so did Edison. Edison played for PSG. Now he plays for Bayern. But other than them, there is no changes I can remember. If you can see them, post them in the comments below. And of course, there has been a few retirements. Like I don't see Kevin De Bruyne on there. He's definitely retired. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe. And well, I'm gonna end on that screen, so you can see just if there's any records over the years. So thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like, and goodbye.